Кавычки открываются.
Hello.
Раньше я вас не знал.
I'm so sorry that I didn't know you before. It's sad emoji.
Познакомилась с мужчиной.
I met a
В
man
первые дни знакомства
in the
все
first
хорошо.
days.
В первые
Everything was good.
знакомства
First
хорошо.
days
Зафиксировали.
of
Здесь определяющее слово.
knowing each other, everything was good. The key word here is
Все
days.
хорошо.
Everything was good. He was courting me.
Всячески проявлял себя.
He was
Так, чтобы
showing
заинтересовать.
himself
Были
to get my
знаки
interest.
внимания.
There were signs of attention.
Знаки внимания.
Oh,
были.
signs of attention.
Гуляли,
We were
катались.
walking
Все
out.
отлично.
We were
Процесс
having
ухаживания.
rides. Everything was
Ну
great.
да, само
Yeah,
собой,
the
что
process of
с
courting.
лучшей стороны себя показал.
Definitely, the man showed
Показал,
himself
да.
from his
На
best side.
третьем свидании,
On the third
то
date,
есть 2 дня мужик
so
гулял,
2 days, the man was
2
courting
дня,
you
я извиняюсь,
and
можно
showing you
сказать,
signs
аскет,
of attention.
держал, так
Yeah, you can
сказать,
say
свой
he's an
прибор
ass cat. He was
везде,
really
целых 2 дня ухаживал.
keeping
Да,
his
да. Прямо ты увидела, что это тот ответственный
things
человек.
under control, and you saw it that this person is responsible. Really, I'm interested, like what's gonna happen, like completely interested. But for some reason, I think I understand what it's talking about. Because all these letters are approximately the same. The difference would be like my boyfriend is not willing to marry me, how do I make him marry me? And right now we are fucking like rabbits, but I think that rabbits probably do it the special way, like rabbits. If you live in these wonderful cities, we will be able to meet with you alive. But these are my personal associations. So what happened later? Everything was wonderful, and on the third date, we went to the countryside for the first time. Third date. We had sex. Well, I think this is natural because we were walking out, there were signs of attention, so the man let her understand that he is planning to somehow get quiet on top of you. Right now, I understand that we started our relationship the wrong way. Oh yeah, absolutely, the wrong way. After sex, the only thing he wants from me is my body. Excuse me, what were you counting on? That after sex he's gonna want to adopt your children, take your credit, to take a mortgage for the house, and build a castle, a family castle? You found a cute guy, you went with him to the countryside and you fucked like rabbits. And after that, he wants to do what? Have sex with you. What is illogical? Dear man, tell me here, was there anything illogical? He invited you for sex. He managed to get it. He liked it and he wants sex. This is iron logic. Maybe there is another logic, because some women think that if sex happens, then men go crazy and they think like, oh my god, we had sex, wow, you allowed me to get inside. So from now on, only the hardcore, only the court and marriage. Totally illogical. I don't understand why it should be like that. But for some women, it's exactly like that. And most of the women who are present here saying like, why not? That's the way it works. The most important is sex, because sex is the most important part of marriage life. And since we're already having it, then we should get married. Oh no, oh no. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen if a man comes into the restaurant, he likes the food there, then he decides to buy that restaurant. There is nothing unusual. If he likes that the food in that restaurant, he will just go to that restaurant to eat.
Кто хозяин?
But the chances of him liking the restaurant as much as he would want to buy it immediately are very low.
Даже не представляю.
So what's next? I
Только
can't
ему
even
хочет моего
imagine.
тела.
Only thing he wants is my body. He's taking me somewhere all the time, and we're having sex there. After the trip, sex.
Ну, то есть мужчина понял.
So,
Смотрите,
a
всё.
man understood.
Мужчина на тебя
See,
знаки внимания.
A man
Он с тобой
showed you
погулял.
signs of attention, he walked you out,
И поехали за город.
you had
где
some
он,
rides,
тебя-
and he went to countryside where
Слово
he,
«трахаться» это-
what, is the fuck a bad word? Can I use this word, or is it a bad word?
Да. Случилось соитие, как подсказывает.
Well, oh yeah,
То есть
the
у мужчины
coitus
запас
happened.
алгоритм. Вывозишь бабу
So,
за город гулять, там
The
улица.
man caught the
Он
algorithm.
поймал,
You
теперь
take
он везет
a
тебя
woman
за город.
to the countryside and you can have sex with her there. What is illogical here?
Он сказал, вот смотри,
He
мне
didn't
надо что?
say that
Ну, ты приходишь в магазин,
I
видишь,
need
лежат
this. What,
баклажаны.
for example, you come to the store and there are eggplants. The price is 750 rubles. You give them 700 rubles and you get the eggplants. And you continue coming to the store and buying those eggplants for 750. So this is your agreement. These eggplants cost 750. What is wrong? So this is the price that you set for yourself. In order to have sex with you, he needs to take you to the countryside and to walk you and show you signs of attention. The man caught the algorithm. So far, everything is honest. He started to talk about serious relationship. Wow.
Мужчина наверняка сильно удивился.
The man probably... Oh, I started to talk about serious relationship.
Куда серьезнее.
Yeah, the man probably say like, what is more serious? We are fucking. What is more serious?
Он писал,
We
ищет серьезных отношений.
met on the app, on the dating app, and he wrote there that he's looking for serious relationship. So what? Did he write there that I'm looking for a woman for official marriage, for having kids together, to buy common property and work on your spiritual growth? No, dear ladies, remember, in the man's life, the most serious relationship is sex. To find somebody who likes having sex with him. For the majority. What? Do you think Lenin thought in the same way? Yes. Please notice how I graciously did not mention the example of Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. For some reason, it seems to me that he has similar ideas. So I started talking about serious relationship. So on the dating app, it's normal. When a man goes on the dating app, he does write it down that for serious relationship. He cannot write down that I want just some sex. Otherwise, he'd go to the Pornhub and just say that I'm nearby in 300 yards from you. Just come in and I owe you a cheesecake, something like that. No, in the dating app, he is definitely looking for serious relationship. But if he had sex with a woman on the third date, it is obvious that this woman likes to have sex more than to think about serious relationship. And he is replying, why should we hurry? We need to learn about each other more. And that's what he does. He's doing. He is learning about you more. We need to get used to each other. Because a man is feeling that it's not completely tight there. Why should we hurry? So far, everything is normal. So, literally, only excuses from him. So, he doesn't want to buy a restaurant. he has known you for
Знаете,
few
несколько дней. И
days.
этого, то, что он хотел тебя совокупить на первом свидании, это же очевидно, да?
The fact that he wanted to have coitus with you on the first date is obvious, because man never starts dating a woman or courting a woman if he's not attracted to her. It doesn't happen like he sits there and I don't know. She eats my food, she's so ugly. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna invite her to the movies. No, on the very first date, in the first 10 seconds, he made a sexual act with you in his head and understood if he wants to take you to the countryside or not. This is normal, ladies. This is man's normal nature. But nobody made you to sleep with him. Why do you have an idea that if you start having sex with men, then he will marry you? Well, of course, it is possible that you will pressure him into that within time. It is possible. And most of the time, that's what happens. But you know, men, they have already talked to some other married men. And do you know that there is a very interesting statistic that 70% of women, after marrying officially, mystically, accidentally, for some reason, some unknown reason, but suddenly they lose the interest for oral sex. If you live in these wonderful cities, we will be able to meet alive. Probably something happens in the court during the marriage ceremony, and she goes, now I don't want it. Before, she couldn't fall asleep without it, but now it's changed. And men know that, because it already started. You know him only for 4 days. And he's thinking like, I'm gonna marry her and what's gonna happen? Very, very strange story. He never told you, I want to marry you. He never told me that, let me park my vehicle inside your garage and I will marry you. No, he never told you that. But ladies, please, don't tell me that I gave him my body because I believed his promises that we're gonna get married in a week. So question, oh my God, there is a question too. Is it possible to change all of this somehow? The way he treats me. If it is possible, then how? And will he ever want to marry me? Or ask me to marry him? What should I do? You should listen to 500 of my lectures. Usually I say 200, but this case is special, so you need to listen to 500 of my lectures. I wanted to give you an example, but then suddenly I remembered that maybe Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, the city of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, is so self-sufficient that you probably don't even have car sharing. But do you know what car sharing is? Car sharing is when you don't have to purchase a vehicle, you can just rent it for a couple of days. You just take a car, you ride it where you need it, and you have no responsibility. You don't need to buy insurance, you don't even have to put any gas into the car. It is very convenient and very practical. Out of classes, what do we have if there is a car sharing in like many big cities? But you are among the 10 biggest cities, right? So you should know this story. Oh, please stop, you don't understand it. Look, beautiful big city. So the man drives the car sharing car. At the same time, he cannot allow himself to buy a vehicle. So that's why he's using this car sharing. Now, a question. Can we count on the fact that if a person took a car in the car sharing, drove it, and immediately took it to a DMV to
Какие можно придумать
to change
условия,
ownership
чтобы,
and buy that car?
вот тот мужчина решился оформить себе каршеринг?
Why? What would be the reasons? Why would this man
Чтобы страховки
want
заплатить
to
самому большие, да, чтобы
put this
париться
that
о
car
покупках,
in his
чтобы,
name, so he
ну,
can
поменять
pay the
масло,
insurance, so he
что,
can
ну,
pay for the
кто-то
gas,
поцарапает,
he
да,
can
кто-то
take care of
угонит,
the
и
car,
теперь
change the
тебе
oil,
надо
find
10
parking
ездить
for it,
на
find the
этом
garage,
машине, она
and then
стареет, эта
drive it
машина.
for the next 10 years, and it's getting
А
old,
каршеринг
and
можно
other car
поменять
sharing
каждый
cars
день.
are new and
Вы
beautiful.
видите хоть одно условие?
Do you see
Нет.
at least
Таких
one
условий
plus?
нет.
No.
Если же мужчина решит иметь свой автомобиль,
But
то
what
получение
if a man
автомобиля
decides to
заводить
buy
в
his
личное
own
значительно
vehicle,
сложнее.
then it is
Для этого
much
нужно
more
что?
complicated. What do you need for that?
Постараться. Во всяком случае, нужно
To
заработать
apply
деньги.
effort. To
А
apply
это очень
effort.
серьезно.
And
Это
first
надо
of all, to
серьезно
make
перестроить
money.
свою жизнь.
And this is
Заработать
very
эти деньги
serious.
нужно. Потом
You need to
нужно
change your life.
заработать
You need
деньги
to
на
earn
парковочное
the money.
место, на гараж,
Then you need
на
to
тому
earn the
подобное.
money for
Мало
parking
купить.
space,
Это
for the
еще нужно
garage. You
уметь
need
что
to
делать?
buy the car.
Содержать.
And not,
Потому
it's
что
not
это
only,
серьезная
it's
тема.
not enough to only buy the car. You
Автомобиль
also
это очень
need
дорогое
to
удовольствие. И
service
когда
the car,
мужчина
and this
готов
is
к
very
этому, он серьезно
expensive.
подходит.
And when a
Он
man is
покупает
ready for
машину,
that,
не
he
торопится,
has a
он
serious
выбирает,
approach.
он
He is
смотрит,
not
он
just buying the
старается,
car,
он
he's
следит, он
choosing, he's
почитает, он
looking,
должен
he's
дорасти
reading.
сознанием
He
до
needs
этого.
to grow in
От
his
момента, когда он
mind
хотел
to that
ездить
car.
на машине,
From
до момента,
from
когда
the
он
moment
ее
when he
купил,
saw that
проходит
car
большое
to the
время.
moment that he bought his car, that
И
car,
тогда мужчина,
a
правильно выбрав
long
автомобиль, он на
amount
этом
of
автомобиле
time
ездит, он ни
passes.
на какой
And
каршеринг
when
никогда
a
не сядет.
man buys that car and starts driving that car, then he absolutely is not interested in any car sharing. Do I convey my thought clearly? I'm trying very hard to watch my language here. I'm even thinking that probably I should exclude the word yes from my vocabulary.